In the heart of Lokoja village in Kogi state, a small shop stood at the busy junction where all roads seemed to meet. It wasn't much to look at, just a wooden shed with a tin roof, but this unassuming shop belonged to none other than Mummy Kashim, the most famous bean cake seller in the entire region. Every morning as the first rays of sunlight kissed the village, a rich, enticing aroma would waft from Mummy Kashim's shop. It was a smell so irresistible that it seemed to grip the senses and pull people in, as if by some unseen force. Little children on their way to school would tug at their mother's wrappers, begging, "Mummy, buy me Mummy Kashim's bean cake." Bankers, teachers, traders, and even the village chief himself could be seen queuing for their turn, each holding a plate they had washed themselves, no matter their social standing. Mummy Kashim's bean cake had a power over the village that no one could explain. Husbands began skipping their wives' breakfasts, preferring instead to grab a bite at her shop. Children refused their mother's food, crying until they were given coins to buy from Mummy Kashim. But amidst this frenzy of devotion, a few women in the village began to grow uneasy. Mummy Adaji, a tall, sharp-tongued woman, was the first to speak up. She noticed her husband and children growing pale and weak, their once hearty appetites now dulled. "Something isn't right," she whispered to herself one evening. "Why does everyone flock to that shop? And why won't my family eat my food anymore?" As the days passed, Mummy Adaji shared her suspicions with two of her friends, Mummy Abalaka and Mummy Ojomi. To their shock, they were experiencing the same thing in their families. Determined to get to the bottom of the mystery, the three women decided to confront Mummy Kashim directly. One sunny afternoon they marched to her shop, their wrappers tied tightly around their waists. "Mummy Kashim," Mummy Adaji began, her voice sharp, "whatever it is you are doing here, stop it. Our husbands and children no longer eat our food. Your bean cake is causing problems in our homes." Mummy Kashim, a large woman with a booming laugh, placed her hands on her wide hips. "My sisters, I am just a businesswoman. I don't force anyone to buy from me. If my bean cake is sweet, is it my fault?" The crowd of customers around her murmured in agreement, some even laughing at the women's complaints. Humiliated but undeterred, Mummy Adaji vowed to uncover the truth. What the villagers didn't know was that Mummy Kashim's success was no accident. Years ago, in her desperation for wealth, she had traveled to the faraway town of Ijebu Ode in Ogun State to consult a powerful oracle. The oracle, an old man with piercing eyes, listened as Mummy Kashim begged for a solution to her poverty. "I will make you rich," the oracle said, "but it will come at a price. The blood of your customers will feed the spirits that will bring you fortune. Do you agree?" Without hesitation, Mummy Kashim nodded. The oracle performed a ritual, invoking a powerful invisible hand, black as night and twice the size of a man's hand, to assist her in her business. "This hand will make your bean cake the sweetest in the land," the oracle explained, "but you must follow these rules. Spread this powder around your shop each night to summon the spirits, and chant these words every morning to awaken the hand." When Mummy Kashim returned to Lokoja, she began her new business and as promised, customers flocked to her shop. But with every bite they took, a small amount of their blood was drained, feeding the spirits that made her business thrive. Late one night, Mummy Adaji decided to spy on Mummy Kashim. Hiding behind a pile of firewood near the shop, she watched as Mummy Kashim sprinkled a white powder around the premises, muttering strange words under her breath. Suddenly, dark figures began to emerge from the shadows, gathering around the shop like moths to a flame. Among them was the terrifying invisible hand, now faintly visible under the moonlight. Terrified, Mummy Adaji ran home and told her friends what she had seen. The women approached the village prayer warriors, who agreed to observe for themselves. Over the next few nights, they witnessed the same ritual and the gathering of the spirits. Soon after, villagers began to fall ill. Pale skin, dizziness, and unexplained weakness spread like wildfire. The local clinic was overwhelmed, and whispers of a curse began to circulate. Desperate for answers, the prayer warriors organized a 3-day crusade to cleanse the village. The crusade was held at the market square, directly opposite Mummy Kashim's shop. A powerful man of God from Enugu was invited to lead the prayers. On the first day, the prayers disrupted Mummy Kashim's nightly ritual. By the second day, her invisible hand stopped working, leaving her powerless. On the third day, the preacher announced that it was time for deliverance. As the villagers shouted Holy Ghost fire, Mummy Kashim began to shake uncontrollably. She fell to her knees, confessing everything: the deal with the oracle, the invisible hand, and the spirits that fed on her customers' blood. The villagers were horrified. The matter was taken to the village chief, who, despite being a loyal customer, had no choice but to banish Mummy Kashim from Lokoja. Her shop was burned to the ground, and the spirits were driven away by the prayers of the crusade. Peace returned to the village, and the people learned to value the food prepared by their loved ones at home. This tale serves as a reminder: be cautious of where you eat, and beware of businesses that thrive under suspicious circumstances. Greed and shortcuts may bring temporary success, but they always come with a price. Please, my viewers, consider supporting us by subscribing to our channel, like the video and share. Thank you very much, we love you. See you in another video for more exciting stories.